I'm going to tell you right now, there's a big difference between a dude just doing replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy, and a dude that's walking around, on Winstrol and Primobolan and Tren. All right, it's vastly different. It's not even in the same universe as far as strength gains and how you look, man. What's up, guys? Wanted to do this video today because I did a video on TRT. I don't know, it was a couple months ago, I guess. I just talked about my experience with TRT, testosterone replacement therapy, for all those of you that don't know. And I just want to talk about what it is and what it is to me and how I came upon it and all the things associated with it. And I thought it was a pretty good video. However, I did make one big mistake in that video, and somebody actually called me out on it, and they were correct. I said that testosterone is not a steroid, and it is absolutely a steroid. So I just wanted to clear the air on that. I did make that mistake. And I often do make mistakes. We all do, but the difference is I own up to them, and that was just a mistake. I didn't want to mislead people. But what I was getting at with that, I'm going to try to explain this. When I said it's not a steroid, to me, testosterone is a steroid. Let's just say that, all right? It's a hormone that exists naturally in your body, though, okay? Anabolic steroids like Deca, Winstrol, Primobolan, Anadrol, D-ball, those do not exist in your body naturally. Those are anabolic steroids that you put into your body that really change dramatically the physical look of your body and everything else that goes along with it. And I'm not a doctor. I'm not a scientist. I'm not going to go into the finer points of what anabolic steroids do to every little thing in every little cell in your body. But I do know one thing. When you take anabolic steroids, they dramatically change how your body looks, and your strength levels and all kinds of other performance levels change dramatically, okay? So what I was relating to is testosterone to me is nowhere near what Anadrol is or D-ball is or Winstrol is or Primobolan is or Deca is. And if you don't know what those steroids are, you don't have to look them up. They're just steroids that are very common steroids that athletes take, from football to wrestlers to bodybuilders to powerlifters to everybody. They take one of those. There's everyone that's in the business knows what those steroids are. Testosterone, on the other hand, if a guy is on TRT, and you will notice when you start TRT, and you will notice changes in your body. You will get stronger, your recovery gets better, you'll feel better, your libido goes up, mental acuity improves in a lot of cases. It did for me. My mental state improved, feeling well-being, all that stuff, focus. It just optimizes everything. Testosterone does this, because it's naturally occurring. With testosterone, if you're over 40, in most cases, your testosterone goes lower as you get older. And, by replacing that, it's a very healthy, natural thing to do, because if you're low on anything, that's not a good thing in your body. Your blood pressure, your sugar, anything that's low, we need to get it back up to normal levels, right? This testosterone is no exception to that. So what I'm saying is when we add testosterone in, it's a naturally occurring thing to the body, and it's good for the body to add in replacement levels of testosterone. I'm not talking about taking massive amounts of testosterone like some guys do. I'm talking about replacing what you're lower to get you to a normal, healthy level of testosterone. That's all I'm talking about here. So kind of what I was getting at, to me, I don't put testosterone in the same category as the anabolics that are used today. Although if I see a guy in a gym and he's on TRT, I can't always tell if a guy's on TRT. Usually you'll see an older guy. He's kind of leaner. He looks leaner. He looks healthier. Just a little bit more. Strength is better, but you get a look. You get a look that's going on. You look leaner. If a dude is jacked, if a dude is taking Deca and testosterone and D-ball and Winstrol, you definitely can tell that dude's jacked. I mean, he's going to look jacked. He's going to be vascular as fuck. He's going to be full. He's going to be big and very strong. These are things that I can look at anybody and tell if they're on a cycle or not. I don't care who it is, a picture or video. I can see a guy in the gym and I can tell if he's on performance enhancing or he's not. Very simple. It's easy to tell. If a guy's on just TRT, just testosterone replacement therapy, I cannot always tell that. Big difference, vast difference. Now, I'm not saying that some guys are on TRT don't look jacked. They can and they do. But there's a big difference. If those of you know out there, if a dude is stacking 3 or 4 anabolic steroids together, you know, he's going to look a hell of a lot different than a dude that's just doing replacement therapy testosterone. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at by saying testosterone is not a steroid. To me, it's just not the same. It's not in the same league as these these potent anabolics like Deca and D-ball and stuff like that. That's not to say that testosterone isn't a steroid. It still's powerful. It still can make your body change, and it does. It still can do some wicked shit to your body that's makes you stronger and better. I'm not debating that. That's not what I'm getting at. So I'm kind of just trying to explain what I was thinking. But I did not know. Funny thing is, I just thought testosterone was just a hormone replacement in your body. I never looked at testosterone as a steroid, and a lot of people don't, believe it or not. But scientifically speaking, it is a steroid. So just wanted to clear that up, get that off my chest, because I was getting a lot of people saying, "Hey man, you know, it's a steroid, blah blah blah." And they're right. That's true. It is. But I just wanted to say that, you know, there's a big difference between a dude just on TRT replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy, versus a guy that is banging out Deca, testosterone. You know, most people use testosterone as a base, and they throw in Deca or D-ball or Winstrol or any amount of other drugs, depending on your goals and what you're trying to do. But I'm going to tell you right now, there's a big difference between a dude just doing replacement therapy, testosterone replacement therapy, and a dude that's walking around, you know, on Winstrol and Primobolan and Tren. All right, it's vastly different. It's not even in the same universe as far as strength gains and how you look, man. There's absolutely no. You don't hear people talk about Winstrol replacement therapy or Deca replacement therapy or Primobolan replacement therapy, because they're not naturally occurring compounds in your body. Testosterone replacement therapy is just a hormone in the body that gets low over time, and you replace it and you feel better, because that's how you want to get to an optimal level. Now, are there guys that take massive amounts of testosterone above replacement? Absolutely. And it will make you big, and it will make you very strong if you just take a shit ton of testosterone. But you're going to get a lot of nasty side effects too, right? So just wanted to say that. So there is a big distinction to me between testosterone replacement therapy and anabolic steroids that I just mentioned. I just mentioned a few. There's gobs of them out there, all right? And there's definitely a different look you're going to have for a dude doing just replacement therapy and a dude that's doing all these other things. And don't get confused with someone taking lots of testosterone. With replacement therapy is different than a dude just taking a shit ton of testosterone, all right? You're going to have a different look. If I was to take 200 milligrams of testosterone a week for replacement, and that gets me to, like, let's say 600 level, which is good. It's a good level, all right? And that's replacement. Versus if you got a guy that's doing 2,000 milligrams of testosterone a week, he's way above replacement. He's exceeded that, and he's blown through that gate, man, and he's now in a freaking freaky anabolic state, right? So that's what I mean. Those are two different things, all right? So that's kind of what I was getting at with that whole thing. So just want to explain that. I hope that kind of also maybe educate some people out there the differences between testosterone and some of these other things. They are different. They're vastly different. They're very different. Trenbolone is a universe different than testosterone. So just wanted to throw that out. Anyway, hope that clears it up. If you want to leave any comments about it below, go ahead and feel free to comment. Feel free to add to the discussion and enlighten us further if you know something I don't know. But again, testosterone is a steroid, so I stand corrected on that. I hope this helps. Later, guys.